Alright, can I be real with y'all for a second? What the fuck? Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, it's pretty, fucking good. I can't lie, I've been pretty hyped for this game for the last few months. Even when it looked like absolute garbage, I was still pretty optimistic about it. So, it feels so good to be able to rub it in everyone's face that I was right all along, and that I'm smart and cool. Seriously though, it's been quite the ride. Part of me is sad that we won't have anything to look forward to now. Oh well, at least we can play the damn thing. Sonic controls phenomenally in the open zone, and I couldn't be happier about it. Legit, I had the fattest fucking smile the first time I got to run around. It felt so good. Sonic's fast, but not uncontrollable, and you can actually move in a fucking circle. That's crazy! The boost felt pretty nice to control. I really like that you aren't locked in a straight line unlike previous games. The jump was also really nice. Being able to actually control air movement is a fucking must, Sonic Forces. I will say, some of the movesets seem sorta useless though. The triple bounce was weird. There were several times where I'd stomp to land on a platform and it would immediately throw me back in the air. It's not bad, but it definitely threw me off a lot. The slide didn't really need to be in the game at all. Like, they could have at least used the button for a roll or a spin dash or something, then they could have at least had more mobility options. They have a roll, it's exclusive to the 2D Cyberspace stages, for some reason. The drop dash is in the game, and I think that's pretty cool. It was fun to pull off, and in general, I think it's just a nice addition. I know it sounds like I was dogging on some of the moveset, but I genuinely think it's the best Sonic's felt in a long ass time. Going into the game, I was really on the fence about the combat. It looked cool, but I wasn't sure how it would feel while playing. But damn was I wrong. This is actually pretty fun. For the most part, it's pretty seamless, and you have good control over what moves you want to pull off. I like how the side loop is incorporated too. Being able to run around enemies to deal damage is actually genius. Some of the moves themselves are kinda goofy silly though. Like, why can Sonic do this? When has it ever been established that Sonic can do this? Who cares? It looks cool and it's fun. Good combat system. These islands were super fun to run around in. I could just zoom across these for hours and never get bored. The platforming challenges are fairly simple, but honestly, once you get into the groove of it, they're really fun. The puzzles were fine, most of them weren't all that challenging. If I had to rank the islands, I'd probably put Ria last. It is great platforming, but there's no reason to go back to it besides that. Chaos would be next. It's visually my favorite island, but all the 2D sections really limit exploration. Kronos would be third. It's really good overall, and serves as a great introduction to the game. I do feel it is a little bit small though. Aranos is second. The platforming is pretty good, but the enemies on the island are an absolute blast to fight. And finally, Ares Island. This island is just so much fun to traverse. The platforming is really good, and the enemies are pretty fun to face. Overall, I wish the islands were a bit more balanced in regards to size and things to do, but despite my complaints, I do think all of them are good fun in their own right. Also, I don't know where else to put this, but fuck the Elder Coco. All my homies hate the Elder Coco. When I first played Cyberspace, I was disappointed. Sonic just felt really weird to control. It's hard to explain, but if you play this and Generations back to back, I think you definitely feel the difference. But then, something happened. I started having fun with these levels. Yeah, I don't know either. Like, the controls are still ass, but like, I like going back to them and beating my times. Some of the speedrunning tricks you can pull off feel super satisfying too, and it's just fun to try and beat your times. It's weird. Also, I hate that they reuse the same 4 level themes throughout the entire game. That's just... Alright, now that I've gotten all the side content out of the way, I think it's time we discuss the real game. Big the Cat is back and better than ever. This time around, fishing isn't ruined by clunky, fucked up mechanics. It's good, pure fishing fun. Genuinely, I've never had so much fun in my life. After playing Big's fishing minigame, I am finally complete. I am finally whole! I came. Okay, so I'm gonna go into spoiler territory now, so if you don't want to be spoiled, the game is good, go play it, bye-bye! The story is pretty good. It's definitely the best story and characterization we've gotten in well over a decade. The lore implications here are insane too. Chaos Emerald Origins? That's fucking crazy. I also liked they addressed Tails being a pussy-ass bitch in Forces. That was cool. Actually, I really liked all the callbacks, especially the Sonic 3 jump scare. But, I don't know, I feel like they could have done a little bit more with it. Take the cyber corruption, for example. They set it up to be like Sonic was gonna fucking die or something, and then he's fine. Again, this is the best game story and writing we've had in years, but I feel like some of Flynn's other work solos this. For example, the Metal Virus arc in the IDW comics. Fuck, that was some good storytelling. Holy fucking shit, you guys! They fucking did it! They went and made the 4 best final bosses in the entire fucking series and put them into a single goddamn game! This shit had me grinning ear to ear like an absolute dumbass. It was so raw! Words can't even begin to describe the emotions I felt during these fights. Oh yeah, the final boss sucks mad ass though. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? They make the perfect formula for a Sonic final boss, and they throw it out the goddamn window for this? But yeah, the rest of this is peak fiction. Please have something like it in the next game. Thanks. So, should you buy Sonic Frontiers? Fuck yeah. If you like Sonic, you'll probably maybe like this game. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Play it yourself, you nincompoop. Also, while you're at it, subscribe and follow me on Twitter. And watch more of my videos, please. Thanks. Do it in that order specifically, by the way. I mean, you have to...